Nation. This is Wayne with Tractor Retirement Living. We down here on 16 beautiful acres in South Louisiana doing a little work. Uh, I'm heading down to my daughter's to clean up an old stump from a tree that fell about 3 years ago. And my friend Don, he cut it all up and burned it, but there was still edges of the stump. The inside of the stump burned a little bit. It was kind of a hollow. The tree was a hollow, so it didn't have a real core. So the edges didn't burn that well. For the last couple of years, we've just been mowing around it. There's some yo pine bushes and weeds that grew up in it and all. So we decided I'm gonna go down there and clean that up for her, put that on the burn pile. So y'all stay tuned. I came over earlier and I still had the stump bucket on. And old dummy me, as old as I am, set up the camera on the tripod while I had the stump bucket on there. And forgot to turn it on. So I had broke everything out the ground, all the saplings and everything that you saw me haul off. I'd already broke all that out the ground with the stump bucket. It was all piled up kind of in the middle. So I went back, took the stump bucket off, put the grapple on, came back down here and actually cut the camera on this time. So you got to see the footage, me taking the grapple and picking up the debris from that stump, and that old stump, and hauled it over around the back of my daughter's house to a burn pile we have back there. Take that to the burn pile. out over here. Spread that dirt out. I'm using a float mode here to kind of spread that dirt out. I'll go back on the other side, kick it from the other side, pull it the other way. I do have some rust. Now, it's going to sink. It's going to have a sinkhole there, but better than nothing. Go on the other side, see if I can get some of this pulled over. Try to grab it right there. I still got a root right there. You got her up. You got her up. Got part of her up anyway. Hey, I got the whole thing up. You go in and get it, go put it on the burn pile. Oh, I had her. She didn't have her. Got her that day. Yeah, let's put that on the burn pile. I got another root right there. God damn it. Definitely got everything this time. Yeah, got everything this time. Come back, smooth that out. I think that's pretty good. looks like we got that place pretty well cleaned up. That was an old tree that fell a couple years ago. And Don came over and cut it all up and burned it up. And yeah, that's then I took it and I just put my grapple down flat and put it in float mode and kind of pulled some of the dirt back over in the holes. Later on this spring, I'll get over here. We'll till all this up and we'll get it all dressed up nice and pretty. But at least the stump's out of the way and the sapling's out of the way. I have a couple more things I need to tackle. Not going to do it today. But I got that clump of stuff right there to deal with. We're gonna ride straight over and see. Now that's a dead tree, and I'm not gonna try to push that tree over. It's too big anyway. Talking about that tree right there, we're coming up on it. That tree right there is a dead tree. And that tree, it needs to go. So I'll end up cutting that with a chainsaw. I'll be careful because that tree got some loose tops keep falling out of it. That's a good way. That's a suicide tree, what they call that around here. Now we go further down. That tree needs to come out and all that stuff around it at the bottom is going to come out. We'll clear all that out. This tree here that we're coming up on, it's actually a dead tree. It needs to come out, and I'll probably do it with the stump bucket. Problem is we got the cable line running through it up there. I'll probably put my son, raise him up in the bucket and with my cage, and we'll take that out. Let me get that. You can see it better. That clump right there. I want to get that grapple out your way. I didn't realize that grapple was up. But that's gonna be another project. We're gonna take all that out. And that's like an hour or 2, 3 hours worth of work. Then you can see we got a low spot right here. So I'm gonna be digging a pond or making my pond bigger. And I got a lot of places to put dirt. So we're gonna end up doing we got a lot of videos to do, a lot of work to do. And if you ride on back here, that's the far group there. Let me hide there. That's the burn pile right there. That's the burn pile. That's the one. That burn pile right there is the one we're gonna light the fire on. And all that stuff came out of this yard. She bought this house 3 years ago, and my uncle, by marriage, my wife's uncle, owned this place, him and his wife. And this yard used to be full of trees. I mean, trees everywhere. And he had the trees cut down, but he didn't have nothing to do with the stumps. And all the stumps rotted. And everywhere you see in those splotches of dirt. That's all spots. Let me turn that camera down. We'll ride around. I'll show you. That's all dirt spots. Dirt. That was all holes. We got over here with a zero turn trying to mow this yard for the first time, and man, we were falling off in holes everywhere. So everywhere you see those spots of the dirt everywhere, that's holes I filled up. That's where trees were. Put this thing in a higher gear and we'll roll around here a little faster. But if you come around here, I was a big old hole right there. And I get them on this hill, point the camera that way. All those spots, all those light colored spots, tan spots in the camera, that was all holes. I had a lot of dirt that I got, and I used that dirt to fill all these holes. Now it's been through a rain this winter, so they're probably gonna need a little dressing up. But as you can see, all those spots were holes. We're slowly getting this yard pretty, and my daughter's just loving it. But I want to get it to where she can run that zero turn, not fall off in them holes and everything. And we're gonna run it this summer, see how it does. And if I have to, I'll come back. See all those spots right there, all that along there were holes. And if I have to, I'll come back with my tiller. And we'll till this whole yard up. But I want to get all these trees straight first. I want to get them all cleaned up. But they're pretty trees in the summertime. It puts a lot of shade and everything out. But I want to clean up all around them, take the trash out, get them all cleaned up so she can have a pretty yard. And if the grass cutting goes a little smoother, then we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and leave it alone. But if it's still a little rough on the zero turn, I'll go ahead and till it up. I'll go ahead and till it up, and we'll smooth it all out, get it all pretty again for her. I'll grab this garbage can, bring it back to her house. All right, guys, I'm gonna take the tractor back to the house and park it. I appreciate y'all tuning in, watching this video. If y'all like that content, go ahead and hit that like button. If y'all want to, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more content like that, subscribe. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. It's free. I've had a couple people tell me, man, I don't want to go on YouTube because it costs money. I said, well, no, it costs money if you do all your streaming and stuff get the channel to watch movies and all kind of. But as far as just going on YouTube and looking at it on your phone and all that's free. It doesn't cost anything. And then don't forget, hit that little notification bell. That way, every time I put a video up, you'll get a notification I put a new video up if you like my channel. And I try to put a good description on my videos, but I'm new at all this. But I try to put a good description, so if you're just scrolling through looking at my videos, I mean, this video I put up, after I put this one up, this will be like number 18. A lot of my videos in the beginning, well, get back to the descriptions. So I try to describe my videos a little bit so you can actually read and see what my video is about. If it's not something that you want to look at, hey, I get it. Everybody's not interested in the same stuff. But if it's something you really like to see about, go ahead and watch it. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off. If y'all like it, subscribe, hit that little bell for my next video coming up. It'll let you know when it is. And till next time, God bless y'all. Y'all have fun on them tractors. And number one, stay safe on those tractors. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much.